Well, good morning, everybody. It is still Wednesday morning, and we had a big surprise when we woke up this morning. Yep, those kind of surprises that you wish would kind of happen every day, but of course they don't. We sold 13 piglets yesterday. As you can see, all this moms are gone, and the mom across the way there, all but one. We kept one that we're gonna lechen. We're gonna grow up and lechen. But look at here. Yeah, we sold 13 piglets, and yesterday. And this morning, 13 piglets were born to our mom number 3 here. So they're kind of spread out all over the place. There's a couple of them that are pretty weak. So hopefully we can help them out a little bit and get them going. They're generally fairly good size. But yeah, what a good surprise. So we're back up to a bunch of piglets again, over 20 total. But yeah, always good to see. We knew this mom was coming along. We expected it in a few days at least. Didn't realize it was going to be this soon. But it has been, so wow, what a blessing. What a blessing. And as you can see, some of them are pretty tiny here, but still not bad. Like I said, the first 2-3 days is always the most here. If they generally make it those first few days, they're generally pretty good after that. Wow, yeah. So, good news for us here. Like I said, they'll be ready in 30 days. We'll be weaning them, and generally, you know, I wouldn't be surprised that we lose 1, 2, or 3, because that often happens. And that, and like I said, these guys look pretty good, pretty healthy, but we'll see in the next few days. So good news, very good news. We were kind of surprised this morning when we came down here and actually saw, and she was all done. So it must have happened last night. We usually hear it because there's usually some squealing and grunting and everything else, but we've been pretty tired, both of us, lately. We're keeping pretty busy with all the piglets that we do have, and people stopping to look at them, and then our friend yesterday picking up the 13 in the morning, and of course, guess what? We're still picking up water every single morning, generally between 6 and 7 o'clock. The way it looks, John is done, so we'll be on, maybe one more day of a full load, and then we'll be on every other day, about 3 times a week, to keep our water up with what we're doing. And like I said, the biggest thing is that the pigs, we feed them twice a day, and plenty of water in this heat. And as you can see again, we got some clouds forming here, so it'll be interesting to see. It's calling for cloudy pretty much the next few days. I actually, with some of the water that we would have delivered to John, actually watered the mango trees here. Poured about a half a bucket at each one of the mango trees. The one that was producing fruit has lost almost all of its fruit, and that's just because of the heat and the drought we're in. And this barely turned a little bit green at all. Like I said, about as quickly as it turns green, it's going to dry up again, and in a day or two it'll be back to being brown again. So still some green spots here, but as you can see, they're fading. The sun is just, in the humidity right now, I'm standing right out in it, it's just whew, yeah. Still a high humidity from the rain, and we might have gotten a few sprinkles overnight, but wow, the humidity is just overwhelming here. And of course the heat, we're well over 100 degrees. So just wanted to show you the good news and the surprise we had this morning. Like I said, wow, sold 13 were born. So we have definitely been blessed, and it has been such a blessing for us. Our budget was running so tight, and this is just, boy, helped so tremendously at all for us to get through the month. And we basically live from month to month, hoping we don't have any major event that costs us anything, because just have not got the finances to be able to do that. But we get by. I lived many years like that when I was in the States. Always managed to get by somehow, and you do without a lot, but that's fine. You know, I'm used to doing without a lot. So if it happens here, I'd always wish I could do more for Beth and that, but she's such a good woman. She's one of those that's just not replaceable. She's a gem all by herself. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Coming back of the camera, everybody have a good day. Like and subscribe, and God bless every single one of you.